If this is your first time in the channel, subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first one to know about the current market in Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm Hilmar.
And I'm Christian with Castillo Realty, and we get calls from people just like you every single day. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 9 months, we'd be more than happy to help you make a smooth move to Knoxville, Tennessee.
Today, we have something really cool planned for you. We're going to do a map tour of Knoxville, Tennessee, but we're going to mix it up. We're going to do virtual and we're going to do in person. So you're going to see it here with us in the map, and you are also going to see the interesting points of Knoxville in person. We'll take you there.
Whether you're new to the area or you're not new and you just want to know what makes Knoxville special, this tour is going to help you get your bearings and give you a feel for what Knoxville is all about. So grab a coffee, sit back, and let's enjoy our tour around Knoxville, Tennessee.
Let's take it. All right, let's start by the major roads here in Knoxville. We do have I-40. It's a backbone of Knoxville. It goes all the way from North Carolina. Well, it actually goes through like the whole country, the south part. So it comes from North Carolina, it goes all the way to Texas, but it is the backbone of Knoxville. We also have I-75. I-75 cross to Kentucky and also to Florida. Of course, you got to go through Atlanta before you get to Florida, but you get the idea of how I-75 runs. And then we also have, what is it, Christian?
I can't find I-75. Oh my God, I found it. Okay, I found it. Okay, back to it. I found I-75. Don't worry. So this is I-75.
If you are in doubt that we are doing this live for you, then we also have I-640. It is like we can say a bypass of Knoxville traffic, but it still backs up.
Right.
So if you're thinking you're going to avoid traffic taking 640, you are wrong. And we are also going to show you I-29, which is the one that goes from Knoxville to the airport. And actually 129 can take you to the Smokies too.
True. And that can take you to the Smokies in a sense. We'll get that back here in just a minute. That can take you to the Smokies in a sense of we're going here, right? I-129, right? And then we move over here and then we're into Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg.
Right, and the Smokies.
Right. Yeah. Now, I think the better route, right, would probably be 441 through Seymour into Sevierville into Pigeon Forge. I remember that's the way we went when I was growing up. Anytime we went to Dollywood or any sort of Pigeon Forge attraction, was through 441 into Gatlinburg. So this is an option. 129 is an option, but I think the better of the two is going to be that 441.
It actually depends on where you live, because the memories he had was because we were living in Sevierville at that time. So it made sense for us to go up to Seymour, 15 minutes, and get through Maryville to go to the mountains that way.
Right.
But if we are like we live right now in West Knox, it makes sense for us to get I-29 and then hit the Smokies.
Absolutely right. So just to kind of touch you guys up on a recap of the major like routes, highways and stuff like that. We have I-40 here, which is our big interstate, right? That's going to cut right through the middle of Knoxville, and that's going to come out this way.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to skip that, if you want to skip downtown Knoxville traffic, you take 640, right? That takes you what? I would say this whole thing takes us about what, 30 minutes?
Yes,
right?
And it depends on traffic again. I mean, to me right now, both are about the same.
Right. And then we have I-75, which is our the one that leads south, which once again I cannot find. Aha, here we are. Actually, I-40 turns into I-75 here, but I know there is
it splits around before you hit Chattanooga. So you're in I-40 and you take I-40 to go to Nashville, and then you take I-75 when you're going down to Chattanooga, and of course, Atlanta, Florida.
Right. And again, this is one of those situations where if you're in the West Knoxville, Farragut, Solway near Oak Ridge area, that's where you would take that I-40, I-75. If you're coming straight out of Knoxville, you'll probably just take this straight down, right, and go down this way. Find yourself back.
One thing I want to mention
Yep.
we have no tolls.
Yeah, we don't have tolls.
No payments on any of our big interstates.
All right, so we showed you guys the major roads around Knoxville, and now let's get to the mecca of what really Knoxville is, and that is downtown Knoxville, right? Our biggest attraction here is definitely going to be Market Square. Now, Market Square has been a location for socialization of all kinds for about 150 years that Knoxville's been around. We have plenty of eateries, plenty of bars for you to drink at, plenty of just activities for you to do. We have the Tennessee Theater, as you can see down here. We also have Regal Cinema on Gay Street is gonna be down this way. I know
Tennessee Theater.
Yeah, the Tennessee Theater as well. And if we remove that real quick, come down here, we have another fantastic zone. It is the World's Fair Park and the Sunsphere as well. Our Sunsphere right now is temporarily closed. I didn't know that, but now I do. And just to kind of keep you guys in mind, this is a beautiful little park right here. I love it. I've been there a couple of times, and it's really just a wonderful place to be.
Yes, and Knoxville Convention Center. There's so many conventions and reunions that go on there. You can also rent it for your special event. And the reason Sunsphere is closed is because it's in remodel. And that has unfortunately, we're not going to be able to show you that. We wanted to, but it has a 360 view of the city, which is pretty cool. So when it opens, we promise you that we will go there and show it to you.
Right. And I think if we're going to be realistic here about the view of what the Sunsphere can actually get you, I genuinely think this is probably a radius of around this far. If I had to guess, of what you can see of Knoxville. And that really encompasses a gigantic part of downtown, regular Knoxville, and then the old city as well, which if we're looking at this a little bit more, if we want to zoom right on into the old city is kind of where your bumping things happen, right? You have your clubs, you have your bars, you have all that kind of stuff where your nightlife. Absolutely right. So that is right here in the old city. It's honestly walking distance away from downtown. Okay. So if you're having a good time downtown, you just walk right over the old city, have an even better time, bing, bang, boom, and then you're done. If you want to stay at a hotel or something like that, we have quite a couple of hotels. I can't remember exactly where they are. Well, here's the Hilton. Okay. And then you have a couple of other hotels as well. So.
Yeah. And some modern hotels with very nice rooftops that you can enjoy the afternoon, see the sunsets, and also you can see down at the bottom if the Tennessee River.
Oh, yeah.
And that is also another fun place. You do have river boats that takes you for a tour of the Tennessee River. And it's also walking distance, mainly downtown, guided itself by Gay Street. And Gay Street is the place where we have parades, like for Veterans Day, for Christmas. Some of the bigger festivals go on there every year, and the whole street gets shut down, and everybody has so much fun.
Oh my God, we used to have what was the name of the firework festival? Boomsday. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God, you guys have to look at this. So they used to set up a gigantic fireworks show right on our beautiful Henley Street Bridge. And they used to put, it was like tens of thousands of dollars worth of gigantic fireworks. And it was, oh man, they stopped doing that, 2018, 2019?
I think like so, yes. Yes, it is stopped, but it was so much fun. It was also, a lot of the streets in downtown were closed, and you could watch the fireworks at night. It was so much fun. That was done at Labor Day. So it was so much fun. But, well, we don't have it now. We have some other ways to have fun too.
So like we said, we do have some other ways to have fun. And if you're asking me, The number one way to have fun here is Saturday nights at football games, right? We've got Neyland Stadium right here. If you're a big fan of college football, this is the place to go, right? We've got, obviously, it's one of the, I think it's the top 3 biggest stadiums in all across the country, hosting 101,000 seats or something like that. We used to be 102.9 something, and now we're 101 because we made room for another Jumbotron, which, hey, I enjoy, and I think it's good. So, but to kind of keep on that way, you know, we have Neyland Stadium, like I said, right here. We have the big, wonderful University of Tennessee right here. And we also have very important Fort Sanders Medical Regional Center right here. So you kind of got everything nice and, you know, condensed for you there in the city, just in case you need anything specific. Another big convention center would be Thompson Bowling Arena. And unfortunately, there is no bowling involved in Thompson Bowling Arena.
But we have so many artists, concerts,
Basketball.
Disney on Ice comes there, basketball.
Lady balls.
Yes, go Bulls. So it is a well-used venue.
Yeah,
too.
no, 100%. This is our convention center as far as, you know, just like she mentioned, concerts and all those kinds of things. So a well-used area, and we love it.
Now, mentioning homes, you will be asking, wow, I would love to live there. Older homes in all of that area.
Yeah.
Nice walking distance to all of the we mentioned. Of course, if you are going to University of Tennessee, there is a lot of places that you can live in, or you can live on too. But there are so many houses that have been transformed to make it student housing.
Yep. And another thing I will mention, as somebody who did graduate from the University of Tennessee, this whole area right here, if you're looking for a quiet area, okay, this is not the area for you. Okay. Forest Avenue, Laurel Avenue, Clinch Avenue, these are
Party streets,
late nights, and a bunch of kiddos running from the, you know, from a wonderful time. So if you're looking for a quiet area, this right here is not the one. But if you are looking for a quiet area, now we can move you on a little bit further, and we can talk a little bit about the different neighborhoods around Knoxville, Tennessee, right?
Another fun thing that happens here in Knoxville, talking about the Tennessee River and how you can take little boat tours out there. During football season, college football, there is something called VAL NAVY. Christian, tell us about it.
Oh my goodness. If you see, I drew a little boat right here. It looks terrible, dude, but listen, leave me alone. The VAL NAVY is I mean, kind of a phenomenon, honestly, and it's something that phenomenon. It's something that happens, you know, just right here, right outside of Neyland Stadium, and seriously, it is a massive and huge party of boats. I would say a solid, 40 to 50 to sometimes 100 boats, depending on how the games are going, that sit here and watch the football game, because you actually have, you know, an eye level view of the stadium, right? Because Neyland Stadium's right here. As you can see, Neyland Stadium's right here. And then you have the Tennessee River right here. So you have a bunch of docks right here that the Navy comes in and touches up on. And that way, so funny story about this one right here. Our goalpost is now located inside the Tennessee River because we decided to knock over the goalpost when we beat Alabama.
2 years ago?
No, that was 2 years ago.
Yes.
Oh my God, I think you're right.
Yeah, but it is a lot of fun that happens. And if you zoom out, Christian, we can show the actual Tennessee River and how it goes. Some people just come from their houses
Seriously.
to the stadium in their boat.
They'll literally, I know some people who have homes right down here, and they will just bam right on the Neyland Stadium. So you save traffic, you're on a boat, you're having fun. What more do you want? VAL NAVY is definitely one of the ways to watch a football game on a Saturday night.
Now, getting from Christian and you can tell our passion for football and how much fun everybody has in this town when it's football time. And in the song, we're not able to do that here because we don't have the rights for it. It is a lot of fun and it's played every single Friday. You can go any place and you're gonna hear it. If you're coming out of downtown and it's not far, it's what, about 10 minutes max?
Ijams Nature Center,
Yeah.
probably closer to the 15, 20 minutes. Well, you know what? I'm thinking of a different, from my house currently. So you're right. Yeah, it's probably about 10 minutes. Yep.
Yeah. So Ijams Park, it's also trails and there's a quarry right there that you can paddle boat. I mean, it's a lot of fun in the summertime too. So, and that is also free. Well, the paddle boats are not free, but you know, the walks, the scenery, everything, it's free. And a lot of families go there over the weekends and have their kids and bicycles. And some people bring their own boats and, you know, just have fun at the quarry. So another fun thing to do near downtown.
That's right. And I will point out a couple of things about Ijams Nature Center. She mentioned the quarry, which is fantastic. There's a lot of options here. There's swimming. Some people go fishing there. Some people go kayaking, paddleboarding. Fantastic. Now, I will say there is a gorgeous little trail right here that takes you all throughout this right here, where you can have beautiful sights of the Tennessee River. There's wonderful places to take pictures, a wonderful date like location, honestly. If you just want to go on a hike with somebody, actually have some conversations and get to know somebody, that is the way to do it. I highly recommend Ijams Nature Center when you're really wanting just to get out of the house and explore.
We have been all around downtown, which it has been a lot of fun for us. And we hope that it has been a lot of fun for you. But this don't stop here. We want to take you out of downtown and to a very close neighborhood that it's full of history, trees, and it's side along the river, which is Sequoyah Hills. If you're looking for exclusivity, if you're looking for the charm, Sequoyah Hills is the place. And right there in downtown, it's no walking distance. I mean, you could, but you know, it'll take about 5-7 minutes by car. And coming out of Sequoyah Hills and downtown, I'm gonna take you to the suburbs, and it's a newer area, Hardin Valley. Hardin Valley, it's about 20 minutes from Knoxville, 20-25 depending on traffic. So it has very nice new construction, modern kind of, if you compare with downtown. Hardin Valley is much more modern, and you can get there, like I said, new construction and the suburban feel, but with easy access to downtown. There you have it. That has been our virtual/live map tour of Knoxville, Tennessee. If you do have any questions at all, or you like to comment, or you like to see any other places that we didn't include in this one, please leave us a comment below and we will take care of it for sure.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. We really have enjoyed this quite a bit. This has been more fun than it really should have been, but we enjoyed it a lot. So we just want to say thank you guys for watching. And just like she said, please make sure to comment anything. If you have any questions, if you want to see anything else, if you want to hear anything about us, if you want to get to know us, or if you want to book a Zoom meeting with either of us, please, all of our information is in the description below. Please make sure to subscribe. Please make sure to hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. And whether you're moving in 9 days or 9 months, we'll help you make a smooth move to Knoxville, Tennessee.
That was awesome.
That was great.
I think that was so awesome.
That was
I loved it.